Hey, what's up, everyone? We are back for another game of exciting Commander. Well, I guess this will be more. No, it's Commander. So this is a four-player game, and it's a game I've already played. I played a couple nights ago. Um, so I know some of you guys posted you wanted to see some multiplayer, and the thing about multiplayer is my computer sucks. So if I'm recording and playing multiplayer, it really starts to lag. But I can try. And also, multiplayer takes a lot longer, so I'd have to either like kind of cut and paste or pause during like downtime, and you have to think a lot harder about interactions because you have three other people you have to worry about. So we'll try this for now. Let me know if you don't mind recording multiplayer games, or you only want live ones, or you don't mind. Just let me know in the comments. I know some of you don't like multiplayer games, but you can't always get what we want. So some people want it, and that's where we are. So let's see. We'll start with the player that's going first, and that's Life Llamas. He has a Commander stream on Twitch TV if you ever want to check it out. His name is MTG Radio, so check it out. It's kind of fun. So he's got one of the new Gatecrash Boborygmos Enraged. So it's 8 mana, and when he does combat damage to a player, he reveals the top 3 cards of his library. Put all lands revealed this way and rest into the graveyard. So he basically gets to mulch for 3. Every time he hits somebody, he does 7 damage, so he kills people in 3 hits, because you 21 general damage. And he can discard a land to do 3 damage charge, so you can discard a land to bolt things, so he's actually really good. I mean, it's not going to be really good that good in standard, because 8 mana is a lot, but with this ability and all the ramp that's available, and all that nasty noise, he is pretty good. And then we have Prime Speaker Zegana, if I'm saying that right, but so this commander, she enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters, where X is the greatest power amount out of their creatures they control, and when it enters the battlefield, you draw cards equal to its power. So, right, it's not showing up. Why is it not showing up at the bottom? Yeah, so you draw cards equal to its power. There's a lot of text in that little card. So basically, if they have like a 6 power guy and you play this, you draw 7 cards. So it gets really insane. I think this card is a little pushed. I mean, I don't know if they ever meant it to go in standard or any other format, but for Commander, it's just really it's pushed. Because even when you play it, I mean, you could play it for a 1/1, draw 1 card, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't think this card is really that fair. But whatever. I mean, I'm not playing a fair general right now either. And then we have Ghave, the Guru of Spores, which you've probably seen before, but he removes counters, makes Sapperling, sacrifices creature, puts counters on him, so he's really annoying. I wouldn't want to play. This is a deck I really would never want to play, just because it's way too annoying. Just all the removing counters, sacking creatures. And we have Maelstrom Wanderer, who is another really unfair card. I don't know why they made this card. Like, I mean, I guess I made it for Plane Chase, so it's not legal in anything except maybe. I may know Plane Chase is legal in Legacy, or not Legacy. Yeah, I don't know if Plane Chase is legal in Legacy or Classic. It might be, but not that you would play this anyway. But like for Commander, this card's just unfair. They probably should ban this. I think this card is on the level of like, what is it called, Grizzlebrand. Especially as a general, because you can just get him for free, and if you kill him, he comes back, cascades again. They usually hit at least the ramp spell. The deck has so much ramp that usually cascade into some kind of ramp or a game-breaking spell. So if you kill him, if you don't kill him, he crushes you with haste. If you kill him, he gets replayed, and you die in 3 hits to him. So I think he's a little too good. Just like Grizzlebrand. The only thing that I guess is the downside of this guy is you don't want to play spells that aren't good with Cascade. Like, you don't want to play Blue Sun Zeniths. You don't want to play counter spells because they're going to be blanks. So you kind of have that as a negative of your deck. Like, you're not going to be playing a lot of counter spells like other blue rug decks. Like, what is it? Riku can play a lot of counters, and so can the Dragon. That's rug. Red, blue, green. So, anyway, we just spent how long talking? 5 minutes. Oh my god. I'll shut up now. So, here we have a hand, and it seems fine. You got Ancient Tomb, possible Solemn if we draw a card, but we have a Crucible Worlds. And we can just get, even Terramorphic Expanse is not the most exciting to Crucible, it is still fine. So we're just gonna, speed up things, but It's a new breeding pool, which is interesting looking. And nothing else is going to really happen that exciting, but we're going to play Crucible. We're probably going to play Solemn next turn, and he Dark Ritualed out. I haven't noticed this during the game. He Dark Ritualed out a Coalition Relic. I don't know if I would do that, but I guess he did. Coalition Relic and a Signet, I guess that's fine. So he's tapping, but he's not tapping. We're just going to play Solemn, and we could get a Tomorphic Expanse back for free. But we just want to ramp. I mean, our deck's all about stupid ramp and playing our general, so let's keep that up. Come on, game. So Zegana's playing Borderland Ranger. So this is going to be kind of a similar like deck. Play big creatures and ramp, and draw a lot of cards. Well, drawing, you know, I'm not going to be drawing the cards, but she will. So he just played Diabolic Tutor. Don't really like this card too much. It's really expensive, but if you can't afford a Demonic Tutor, it's fine. But it is really expensive, which is part of the problem. So he plays Oracle Muldaya, which is pretty insane. So he's going to play... He has a Rude Awakening on top. That's kind of interesting. I've never seen anyone actually kill anybody with Rude Awakening, I don't think. I saw someone build like a rug... What was it, a Riku deck or something? With like combo. They're trying to make a combo deck because they were playing like Rude Awakening and other things that untap their lands and Wheel of Fortunes. It was really weird. I haven't seen that deck since then. So we Cascade with our Maelstrom Wanderer because we already have 8 mana because we drew this mana Vault. Mana Vault's actually really good in this deck. It's not as good in Kiki because you will always need mana, but this deck you just slam you with Maelstrom Wanderer and then Cascade, and look, I just Cascade into a Thorian Dynamo, so we revealed those 2 cards. I mean, they're not the most powerful cards ever, but here we get a sword, so now we have a 9/7 attacker. So we're going to attack him because he's open. These guys can actually block. And then we're going to attack into him because he definitely won't block with his Oracle here. I mean, if he did, I think that would be pretty bad. But we're going to kill his Oracle. I mean, he probably should have just blocked because Solemn was... I mean, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't have. Nah, probably not. You at least forced me to use the sword on it. So this guy just leaves. I'm not really sure why. Did he even get his turn? He didn't even draw a card. He might have drawn a card, but he just left. I guess he couldn't compete with whatever. So we're not going to tap. We draw Bribery. Goblin Raise Runners. Sacrifice a land. I guess if you're getting a lot of land, it's fine. But I think he probably has other effects to put lands onto the play battlefield. So we're bribering this guy. Oh, it went too fast. Oh, I should look at his deck. Let me pause and go back, actually, so you can look at his deck. I'm interested. Alright, so I had to go to the beginning of the game, and here's his deck. So you can take a picture of it or whatever, but here it is. You can always pause the video, obviously. Sorry it's taking so long, but he's got pretty typical... I think Civic Wayfinder, too. That's cool. Pretty typical blue-green deck. He's got, you know, Consecrated Sphinx, Dead Navigator. This is one of the new Primordials. I actually don't have it. One of my, actually, Chicken Finger, shout out to Chicken Finger, he donated me a red Primordial, I haven't tried it yet, and also donated me another Gruul, the Gruul Gate, the one that comes to play tapped, and Colony Heart Expedition, and maybe something else I'm forgetting. But yeah, he's been real awesome. Chicken Finger, shout out to you. Frost Titan, Stomp Howler, so Inkwell Leviathan. I guess that's pretty good with his commander coming in, drawing 7-8 cards. Morrow. Yeah, so he's got like this theme with having, what is this? Jeez. So he can get this guy really big. If he has like, he draws a ton of cards. He'll basically double this guy's power. Oh my god. Yeah, that guy can get really big. That guy's actually pretty interesting. Malimo, Morrow Sorcerer. All the Morrow Sorcerers. Oracle, Woodfall Primus, Bigger. Trast. Oh man, Trastodon's so unfun. It's like if someone like ramps out a Trastodon and like kills all your things, you just like get so screwed. And it kills anything. It kills you could have a Planeswalker that's about to ultimate, and they're like, bam, Planeswalker, you kill your best enchantment and your Soul Ring. You're like so far behind. Overbeing of Myth. I've never really seen this card played before, so a lot of PS got this hands and card theme, which is pretty cool. It's a 4/4 and it draws you an extra card. It's pretty good. I actually like that card. Metamorph. Psychosis Crawler. Oh man, that's actually really good with this general Tri-Builder. So, I mean, he's pretty typical. And so we have this new card, Sylvan Primordial. And I have this Rite application in my hand. So if you haven't seen this card, I think this is the best Primordial that they've printed for this Gatecrash cycle. You destroy target non-creature permanent. It's only 7 mana, and you get to put a forest onto the battlefield tapped for every permanent you destroy that way. So if you have a 3-player game, you get to destroy one of each player's non-creature permanents, and then you get to put on like 3 forests on the battlefield. So it's actually really good. So it's kind of like Terastodon, mini Terastodon, where they don't get 3/3s and you get lands, but you have to spread it out. You can't just do it to one person. And Woodfall Primus. So yeah, there you go. Sorry that took so long, but I thought it was interesting. You guys, it's a new deck. It's something you can look at. Little bonus to the video. Consider it a mini deck tech. So I decided to take this card just because it seemed like the best option. I take that guy off double blue, kill one of his lands just in case he's got some good spell he wants to play. Keeps him off his general too. And we're gonna start smashing people. Kills Azusa. And we're just going off here. I mean, this is what Maelstrom Wanderer does if he gets up to 8 mana. Seedborn is nice. So I'm thinking he might have a counter spell. So I'm like worried if he has like a negate randomly. I didn't see any counters in this deck. I don't know if I looked that hard. So he might just be a big green creature deck and doesn't really care about countering spells. So he's just given up at this point. He just doesn't care. He pretty much sees the writing on the wall, which is fine. So here we get to play Chandra, and actually Chandra is so fucking it's so good in this deck. It's been like every time I've had it, almost every time it's been really fun, just forking spells and having it stick around, or like playing it, pinging somebody, and then like randomly you draw a good spell and you get to fork it, and it's just really fun. So we're gonna fork this kicked Rite application. I don't know. Does it copy the kicker? I don't know if it copies the kicker when I get 8 copies, because I don't think they let me actually find out. Yeah, they don't let me find out. So I think it copies the kicker. So I would have got 10 of these guys and just destroyed all of their permanents, their non-land or their non-creature permanents. So they would have just that would have been pretty interesting. So there you have it. New Gatecrash cards and Maelstrom Wanderer. Spinning the wheel and getting random stuff. It's always a fun time. So hope you enjoyed that game. Sorry it took so long, and I'll see you next time.